In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix forward head posture for good at home using no equipment. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. O coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. So we're going to start with activation stretches that are going to loosen everything up in between the shoulder blades, upper back, into the neck. These will also offer quick pain relief, maybe in as little as 30 seconds. The first one I'm going to start with is one of my personal favorites. I'm going to be using a folding chair made popular in wrestling. I'm also going to use a towel or a pillow underneath my knees for comfort. Let's do a modified child's pose. This is a yoga pose that's great for posture, and what we're going to do is modify it by adding a chin tuck to help bring that forward head posture backwards. So let's start off on the knees. Let's take our arms, put them out straight like this, and put them up on the chair. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in very good upright posture with my back, and I'm just going to simply lower my butt down towards the heel and do a slight chin tuck when I do this. The more that you go down, try to reach forward with your fingers, grip the chair, and just really anchor yourself in. You're going to feel a very good stretch in the upper back, in between the shoulder blades, all the way down to the tailbone if it's tight enough. The more you go down, the more you're going to feel that stretch. Once you feel a great stretch, not causing any discomfort, hold this position for up to 30 seconds. You're just going to relax, and then you're going to repeat up to 5 times. Again, this is wonderful for back posture and also neck posture. What we're going to do to help with the forward head posture, let's do a chin tuck, I should say a chin retraction. So what I'm going to do is, while I hold this stretch, bring my head back up. When you do this, it's almost like the chin is still kept straight, but you're just bringing your head upwards. And when you do this, you're going to feel a very, very good stretch into the neck. Only go to your comfort level. You want to hold this for about 10 to 15 seconds. You're just going to relax, and then you're going to repeat this 5 complete times. Keep going back further each time you do it to really activate those muscles and help that forward head posture. So this next one is going to be very good for desk workers or students that have to sit forward at all times. Bad posture, especially forward leaning, causes a lot of strain into the neck, into the back, just drawing us forward, especially with rounded shoulders. So this is a multi-step process, so make sure to go through the whole thing to get the best results. The first part, what we're going to do is a simple chin tuck to stretch the muscles on the neck. Let's take 2 fingers, put them at the chin, and just draw the chin down towards the chest. When you do this, you're going to feel a very good stretch into the neck right through here. Only go to your comfort level. Hold this for about 10 seconds. You're just going to relax, and then you're going to repeat this 5 times. For the second part, we're going to do a chin retraction. So let's take 2 fingers, and we're going to drive the chin back as far as we're able to go. So with this one, we're trying to keep the head straight, but we're just bringing it backwards like this. You're going to feel a very good stretch. Again, it's going to hit the neck a little bit differently this time. Hold this for 10 seconds, relax, and then do this 5 complete times. And when you do all of these movements, you want to go just a little bit further with it each time so it stretches it out. You should notice you have a little bit more range of motion each time that you do this. So for the second part of this one, we're going to focus a little bit more into the upper part of the neck by doing that chin retraction, but then looking up towards the ceiling. When you do this, you're going to feel a very good stretch. Only go to your comfort level. Hold again, 10 seconds, relax, and then do this 5 complete times. From there, what I'd like to do is focus a little bit more on the side of the neck. What we want to do there is do that chin tuck position. Let's bring the chin down towards the chest. But this time what we're going to do is we're going to turn our head in one direction. So I'm turning my head towards the right. And when you do this, you're going to feel the muscles on the opposite side really start to fire, especially those SCM or sternocleidomastoid muscles. Hold this one to your comfort level for about 10 seconds. You're just going to relax. You're just going to do that chin tuck again, and then go towards the opposite side. Do this nice and slow. Each time you do it, try to go a little bit further with it, and it's going to pretty much target all of those muscles that get strained with forward posture that might be causing that forward head carriage. So after we have the neck muscles all stretched out, let's focus a little bit more on the upper back, especially in between the shoulder blades. And what I'm going to do is just with upright posture like this, take 2 fingers, let's go back into that chin retraction. But with this one, I'm going to take my arms, I'm going to bend the elbows at 90 degrees, and I'm just going to wing the elbows backwards like this. When you do this, you're going to feel a very good stretch into the chest, the pec muscles. And I also try to envision pinching my shoulder blades together in the back. So we're focusing on the front, and we're also focusing on the back. Go back as far as you feel comfortable. Once you get that very good stretch, we're just going to simply raise the arms up like this to the point where we're almost going to be able to clap them. And when you are able to get that great stretch, hold this one for about 15 seconds. You're just going to slowly lower the arms down like this, and then from there, take a bit of a breather. Just repeat that process. Drive that chin back. Bring this back even further. Each time you do this, try to bring it back a little bit further just to get an extra stretch, and then do this 5 complete times. So if we're looking to get rid of forward head posture for good, we have to focus on strengthening everything in the neck and the upper back to make sure that we're building strength so it doesn't get fatigued and cause that forward posture. So this one is perfect to do in bed, or you can also do it on a couch. I'm just going to position myself where my arms and my shoulders are going to be dangling freely off like this. The first part, let's take 2 fingers, put them on the chin, and do that chin retraction that we did earlier. And then from there, what I'm going to do is kind of similar to that activation exercise that we did earlier. I'm going to bend the elbows like this, and I'm just going to lift them up off the bed or off the floor and go up as far as I'm able to go. You should really feel the muscles in the front start to fire. Also, try to imagine pinching those shoulder blades together again. Go up as far as you're able to go. Wing those elbows back while you hold this head retraction. You want to hold this one for as long as you can because that's going to help build strength. Try to do it at least for 15 seconds, but you can do it longer if you're able to. From there, you're just going to relax, take a bit of a breather, and then you're just going to do the same. Retract that chin even further, bring those elbows back up even further. Try to do this nice and slow, and try to really bring those elbows up and do this 5 complete times. So one of the best ways to really focus on strengthening the neck and really fighting that forward head posture is with an isometric exercise. I'm going to be using a pillowcase for this. You can also use a towel, or you can just use your palm if you don't have any of those. So what I'd like to do first is I'd like to take my pillowcase. I'm going to grab the 2 ends. I'm going to go to the front of the head right here, right over the forehead. Let's get in very good upright posture. Let's put a little bit of tension into the pillowcase on our forehead to the point where it's starting to hold the head in place. And I'm going to just simply try to lean into this as much as I can. And when I do this, I'm trying to almost even it out where my head is kept straight, but I'm leaning into it and resisting against it with the pillowcase. You should really feel those muscles in the neck start to fire. Hold this one for about 10 to 15 seconds. You're just going to relax from that point on, and then you're just going to do this 5 complete times. What we really want to focus on, especially since we're having forward head posture, is trying to bring it back. Let's take the pillowcase, let's put it on the back of the head like this, and then focus on bringing the head back into that pillowcase while we resist against it. Again, you're going to feel those muscles really start to fire. Hold this one for 15 seconds if you're able to. You're just going to relax, and then you're going to want to do this at least 5 times. Just really trying to focus on bringing that head back, resisting against it, and get those muscles working. And when you do that, it's going to strengthen those muscles that will eventually start to bring that head backwards into very good alignment. If you liked the video and got a lot of relief, please show us your support by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing to our channel too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.